This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
So we told you yesterday on the KSDT Sports Business Report that ESPN is raising their ESPN Plus rates 43%. It's going from $6.99 a month to $9.99 a month. It'll go from $69.99 a year to $99 a year, correct? Well, not only are they charging you more money for ESPN Plus, but with the recession looming and everything, Walt Disney announced its strongest upfront ever, securing $9 billion in advertising commitments for 22-23 season. Sponsor interest in live sports helped drive Disney's advertising record results across ESPN, ESPN Plus, ABC, and other networks. The addition of more women's sporting events sparked increase in ad volume and pricing, according to the entertainment giant. For the second year in a row, Disney posted double digits in sports volume and pricing. 40% of the upfront dollars committed this year will go to streaming and digital properties such as ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and Hulu. Big spending categories include sports gaming, financial services, pharmaceuticals, travel, and leisure. Strongest upfront ever heading into the spring. Disney's strategic priorities include sports, entertainment, streaming, multiculturalism, and inclusion. We delivered, says Rita Farrell, president of advertising sales for Disney Media and Entertainment. This marks a historic close to our strongest upfront ever, totaling $9 billion. Okay. ESPN posted its best second quarter viewership in prime time since 2014, driven by live coverage of the NBA and NHL playoffs. Primetime viewership rose 22%, an average of 1.64 million viewers, while viewership of the NBA, NHL, Formula One, WNBA, baseball, college baseball, and lacrosse all rose. So they're raking in the money, and sports is bringing it in. And here's the other thing that I'm wondering, and those of you that are going to listen to the podcast later on, send me an email at bigoradioshow@yahoo.com. That's a great way. Or on our chat board, on our Welton Rayom text line, that is 855-912-1056. And the increase in viewership and maybe the interest more in sports overall, even in women's sports, which is really cool. It's exciting to see women get more attention because that's been one that needs a lot of support and it gets none. And it's nice to see that that's going up. Even that is going. But I'm wondering this, okay, because it's kind of a little bit of both. So it's kind of contradicting to a certain extent. People are getting out after being cooped up for a while, right? But are also people staying more at home because of what's going out on the streets now? Can't go to a mall. There's a shooting in malls. Parades, you can't go. There's shooting in parades. I mean, there's violence everywhere nowadays. It's a shame, but you cannot feel safe anymore anywhere you go for any kind of an event that you're going to. You've got to be at all times awake about what's going, or woke, to use the term, about what the hell is around you, right? Your surroundings and everything. So I'm wondering, because I was actually having this conversation with somebody 2 days ago about how I think more people than ever are trying to make their homes a little bit more of an oasis in a way. And they're trying to find more things to put in their homes so they can kind of stay at home and kind of stay away from the streets. And I'm almost getting that impression. And I'm wondering, if you start getting more people at home, is that also assisting in the viewership? F1 is something that wasn't really prevalent in our country. It is now. International soccer, it wasn't prevalent in our country. And boy, over the last few years, it's become monstrous in our country. Yeah, I'm just saying it. And then obviously post pandemic and violence that's gone on. And because the more people I talk to, the more people are kind of happy being home in a way. Like they're all right with, you know what? It's Friday night. I don't really need to go out. We'll cook some steaks out in the backyard. We'll have some fun, this, that. We'll invite a couple friends over, have some drinks, BS, and call it a night and have a nice quiet night with our family or friends. And it just kind of seems like that. And I wonder if that's also helped out in viewership when it comes, to some sports, not all sports, because we'll definitely talk about that. Not every sport is thriving. That is your KSDT CPA Sports Business Report.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big